I feel like this is the appropriate filter because this is how I feel about it. But can we just talk about how inflation has changed so many little things? Like, I used to go to the store and buy deodorant, and it was maybe like $5, $6, $7 at the most. Why did I just spend $14 on the same deodorant that I've been buying for a minute? You know? What? $14. That's absolutely insane for a natural deodorant. I just want something that's not gonna, give me cancer with all the aluminums and shit. But I have to spend $14 to not smell like a bag of asses during my day? It's ridiculous. Get it together, America.
So here am I. I'm about to touch the meat. Every time you touch this damn meat, watch, I'm touching it again.
This is for the parents of older kids, like 8-year-olds plus, and I mean this in the sincerest way. Are you guys okay? Yes, this is another supermarket rant, because the supermarket has become my most despised place on earth. It surpasses play centres and the gyno, and that is absolutely saying something. I just dropped into Coles to grab a few things, and I'm trying this new thing where I'm spending intentionally, and I'm thinking about where every single one of my dollar is going. And for me, I prefer to support the local grocer than to support the big food chains. Mexican tonight, so think like black beans and diced tomatoes and corn out of a tin, like things that are meant to not cost a lot of money. And I walked out of there spending $82, and I came out of there with one meal. I have little babies. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. And between the 4 of us, those 2, my 3-year-old doesn't eat. She eats oxygen. So, like, to combine, they're probably the equivalent of 1 child and 2 adults. Like, how are you feeding these pre-teens and teenagers who are like garbage disposals, who just eat everything? I know that's what I did when I was a kid. Like, at this point, I'm sitting in my car. That's how furious I am. And at this point, I just feel like they're just taking the piss.
Tesco mint sauce was 36p, up 94%. Mustard was 50p, up 70%. Microwave rice was 35p, up 85%. Peanuts were £1.20, up 75%. Tartar sauce was 41p, up 70%. And ginger nuts were 39p, up 66%.
I'm fed up with how much it costs to eat. Like, it's to the point where it's like, how is we supposed to be the moms like the TikTok girlies where we taking our kids to the aquarium and it's $65 per kid to get in the aquarium when we could barely feed them? I spent $425 on groceries a week and a half ago, and I'm running out of stuff already. I look in the freezer, ain't nothing left but a half a pack of ground turkey and a whole chicken. Where is the rest of the food at? I just grocery shopped. The juice gone, eggs dwindling. Like, it's too much. Then you can't even eat out either. Why is Wingstop $18.99 for a 10-piece? Since when? It used to be $10. $10 for a 10-piece with the fries back in the day. What is going on? Chipotle, $18. What was $18? What was $18? Subway, Panera, and don't even get me started on trying to eat healthy, because now I got to buy my fruits and vegetables weekly, every 4 days, not even weekly. It's just ridiculous how much money you got to spend on food. I don't even want to be hungry no more, for real.
Cost of the UK living crisis is mental.
Look at the mini rolls. $3.95 for 10. Fucking hell, look, jam tarts, Mr. Kipling. 6. £3. Oh my God, look at Mr. Kipling chocolate fig. $3.95. They used to be bloody £1.50. God, this world is crazy.
Corporate gouging. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing at the grocery store. Typically, I get Clorox bleach. It's $7.99, but guess what? No Name is $3.29. Now, I'm shopping at an independent grocer, which No Name, Loblaws, that is their corporate brand. Now, I wouldn't make much of the bleach, but I'm going to show you. I also need the lemon juice. The Real Lemon is the brand that I usually get. It's $4.29. But, whoa, No Name, which is their corporate brand, $2.49? So guess what's in the cart? So not only grocery prices are skyrocketed. They're now going to inflate the prices of the brand name stuff, but then keep their own corporate brands significantly cheaper so that you buy their corporate brand, which then adds more into the shareholders' coffers. This is corporate gouging. Am I the only one that's seeing this, or does anybody else notice this? And like the PC products and the no-name products have always been, you know, just a little bit under the well-known brand prices, but now I'm noticing that there's a huge margin there. So they're profiting on their own name brand products, or they're going to get you if you buy the branded stuff, which is got a huge price gap there. It just doesn't feel right. I've never had to make decisions like this grocery shopping. I realize it comes from a place of privilege, but this is scary. And now I understand why some grocery stores have security guards, because they don't want people stealing the food, but how are you going to make ends meet?
5 products from Aldi that have risen high in percentages. Olive oil was £2.19, has increased by 123%. Aldi potatoes was £1.49, increased by 67%. Aldi coffee was £1.19, increased by 75%. Flour was 59p, increased by 95%. Chunky cod fillets was $2.79, increased by 60%.
You know, I really try to keep it cute. I try to be understanding, be an adult about this whole inflation situation. But at this point, they're playing in our fucking faces. So originally, I was seeing stuff go up 20, 50 cents or whatever. But what I really want to talk about is honestly the price of French fries and tater tots. Tater tots, more importantly. They were $2.99. Then they went up to $3.29, which was okay. They are now $5.99. $5.99 in the stores. And I am at my wit's end. I'm finna just...
Okay, y'all. So, I know I haven't been on here in a while, but I had to take a trip to Walmart, right? And I know everybody been talking about inflation or whatever, but how did I not realize lunch meat? Y'all, lunch meat? Look at this fuckery. $9 for some meat? Y'all. No. We're gonna come over here. It's for $3.47. Great value. Anyways, I'm just taking y'all's time. Comment below what y'all meat prices are, because at Walmart it's ridiculous in Oklahoma. I'm not as workers. See, that's why you can never get no help at Walmart. Everybody always in the back talking.
This is what £120 worth of food shopping looks like. And I know people are going to look and be like, that actually looks like quite a lot. 2 years ago, this used to cost us £70. A year ago, this used to cost us £85. And now it's a lovely £120. Don't you just love the cost of living crisis?
What is going on, Leclerc? What is going on with your Butter Biscuit cookies? Because I have been an avid buyer and consumer from you for a long time now. And if you don't know, Leclerc makes these amazing celebration cookies that are very, very Canadian, very proud Canadian company, where it's basically a butter biscuit cookie on the bottom and a layer of chocolate on top. Specifically, the dark chocolate ones reign supreme. I want to make the rules here. I'm just saying. Anyways, so I was, doing my little dilly-dally into my biscuits, trying to drink a little bit with my tea, in the morning like that. And I was feeling a little, a little snackish, little peckish, little mousy this morning. So I go in and I eat the first row, and I finish that. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have a little couple more, you know what I mean? And I go through the second row and I completely finish it. And I'm like, hold up. I know I'm not a fat ass. I know I didn't eat just 6 cookies in 5 minutes. So what just happened? And I look at the packaging. So this is the first row that I ate. I can take accountability for that. And this is the second row. And I don't know if you can see that. You can see it better on the other side. But this is the first row. You see very definitely there are 3 cookies here. And then you see that there's only 2 here in the second row. And there's this like plastic spacer thing in the middle. And here in the last row, there's 3 cookies again. And I don't know about you, but I have been buying celebration cookies from the beginning of time. And I always remember them being 2 rows of 3 cookies and 3, layers each. But now there's only 1, 2 layers or 2 rows, sorry, of 3 layers of cookies. And now you're cheaping out in the middle? Like, what is going on here? I think this is a representation that inflation is really getting the best of us in our Canadians. And this is where I draw the line. Not the insane amounts of how much an egg carton is nowadays, but this right here is where I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. It's so good still. So good.
Hey mamas, bear with me, but I have a rant. It's probably pointless, but I have a rant, and I am pregnant, so hormones are probably raging. A silly rant, really, but I was, picking up my daughter from school. It's her last day of school, last day of first grade. It's a big deal. We've done it, a lot of hard work goes into first grade. And I'm like, hey, do you want something? Do you want, a meal? Is there something that we can pick up on our way home? She chose McDonald's. Okay, don't hate me. Yes, I let my kids have McDonald's from time to time. That's what she wanted, so that's what we rolled with. Okay, I roll up. I have another young daughter, so we got 2 Happy Meals. Now, I remember paying $10 for 2 Happy Meals for a very long time. Okay, I roll up, and these Happy Meals are like $7.40. And I'm like, yo, hold up. I get things are more expensive right now. I get inflation. I get the economy is trash. But I was like, y'all charging Chick-fil-A premium pricing for some fake chicken nuggets. I'm like, Like, y'all are too proud on your chicken nuggets to tell me that you're gonna increase Happy Meal pricing by $2? No. I live in Phoenix, by the way, if that helps with pricing. But still, I'm like, no. Ridiculous.